With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go. Let's go. 50. Not a wolf. Hey, watch the lane. Mike 55. Mike 55.
On first down, Dickerson, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Mike 55. Mike 55.
2nd down, Murray sets to throw. And going deep for Hill. That's caught at the 25. A huge play there for Arizona. 49 yards. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. They'll run on first down. Dickerson. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A 23-yard run. And the Cardinals take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Lutz good on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken short. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Down. 8 read. Check. Jumper. 22-jet bomber. 22-jet bomber.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
X3. 218. Chopper. Mike 50. Hey. High 7. Defense. Jim. Deep grip.
Now on 2nd and 13. Young throwing the out route incomplete. That's Holt. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Get the ball. Mike 50. Hey, Delta. Mike 50.
Young on 3rd down. For a left side complete. It's Holt. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
152 fighter.
One of the true legends of pro football, it's Jim Brown. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
First and 10, Young. He'll drop this off to Jim Brown, complete. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
60 out, dog. Big stop, D. Big stop. Go. Check 26, check 26. Topper. Yep. Kill it, motion me out.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
Alpha. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Here we go. Hey. Mike 50. Let's go, D. Let's go. 50-2.
Here's Young. They'll indeed go for it. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
50, plant. I'm coming for you, son. Pilot, 64, weak. Watch the ship. Let's go.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and this is recovered by the Cardinals. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out.
Touchdown, Cardinals! A big play there. 56 yards. And the Cardinals are able to show off their quick strike ability. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken very short. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. Young will lead the offense up 1st and 10, and he's 8 for 8 now, throwing the ball to start the game. Here's Steve Young. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. That one goes for 24 yards.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Now lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And he slings one that's incomplete. And that right there, his first incompletion of the game, pretty remarkable.
So let's start talking about all-time records, because with that incompletion, maybe over a 2-game sequence, or maybe he starts a new streak now, because Ryan Tannehill, over 2 games, hit 25 straight. Now, the incompletion, we're taking this record out of play, but Mark Brunell, when he's with Washington, 22 straight completions to start a game. This guy's on fire.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Brian Burns. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Throwing on first down is Murray. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Patrick Willis. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. And going deep for Hill. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Murray with a 3rd and long. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. This is away, and a very good kick angled for the sidelines.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
At their own 40-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
It's still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. On 2nd and 9, Young, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. As he'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Here we go, let's bring it. Protein spill. Let's bring it. Check 4, 2.
Off the play fake, Young. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. Here's Hill on the return. Almost outkicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here. At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Murray now on first down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Kevin Green came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. 55. What we got?
Now Murray. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And it's 3rd down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Holt. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup.
They've got his man complete.
You ain't doing nothing.
And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them.
You got nothing.
Young looks to throw on first down. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop them a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
On 2nd and 12, Murray. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Cardinals. A big play there. His second touchdown of the night. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead is now 24. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken very short. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bruce Smith brings the heat, gets the sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Young to throw it. And the pressure gets to him again. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Staying on his feet. And they're going to sack him yet again. The pass rush has been relentless. This time, it yields a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. Going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford anymore at this point. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now a handoff here to his running back. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Check 52.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dickerson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Check 55 to Mike.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Wahoo. Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55.
Right here, right here.
Begin.
On 3rd down, Dickerson. 12 yards the pickup. Good enough for an Arizona first. first down. Dickerson. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Jaguars' 38-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Check safety, squeeze. 31, check 31.
Now a give, right side. Dickerson. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And a give this time to the tailback. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. On 3rd down, Dickerson. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets them to 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Now a give, right side. Dickerson. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Double up. He's coming, double up.
On 3rd down, Dickerson. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. The gain of 5 that time gives them the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And they'll indeed take a knee. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals, and this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field, so you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
Well, that's how it goes sometimes. End up fighting the uphill battle. 93% to lose, 26 zip. That just goes to show you miscues getting down the field. You get down the field and just have miscues across the 50-yard line. Stuff like that can be easily cleaned up on paper. Let me see, what was that play? It was the first drive of the game right here. We get across the 50, and a couple of plays later, we run into this. This probably would have been 3 or 7. Boom, that's a fumble. No excuses on defense. No excuses, none whatsoever. Got caught up in the man coverage. I wouldn't say my cornerbacks are outdated, but overall overrules right there. Smash mouth, playing X's and O's, just winning the battle at the line of scrimmage. That's all I can see from these replays and stuff, and based on what I went through. Got caught in the corner again doing the same damn thing. What happened here? Another play across the 50, another miscue. Before halftime was kind of crazy also. I probably should have tried to burn this dude. Nah, he got it. He would have caught me. I did the right thing. That's about it. Can't account for the miscues and the fumbles and all that other good stuff. It's all gravy. We'll start over. Definitely advancing to the next level with the big cats. Take all my little jewelry, my little lovely coins. Red zone pack. I'll take my 25K. Yeah, you definitely can't account for the miscues. That random stuff that just happens. That's sports. That's competition. That's football. So where do we stand from here? We go to regular season. MVP. Like I say, I don't count those type of games, so it can easily be a race. See you in the next one.